Hello, welcome to this tutorial. This is the new university portal. So I'm going to guide you on how to do some basic functions or some basic setup on the portal. Right, once you log in as an admin, click on the menu. There are different options. We have admission, student, academic, exam, study material, and so on and so forth. So the first thing you need to do is to go to the academic, then add all the faculties and assign all this departments. Let me say go to faculty. There are already some faculties here, 5 faculties. So to add a faculty, click on here. You type the faculty name. Type the faculty name here. Then a short code to recognize it. Let me say we have faculty of art and humanities. We have art as the short code. So that's the way you are going to add all the whole faculties in your university. The next is go to department. Click on department. To add a new department, you select the faculty. That is to assign a department to a faculty. You select the faculty, then you type the name of the department on the title and also the short code. Just like you are in mathematics and computer education, you can use MCE as the short code. So that's how to add departments in your portal. Then so to edit the ones that you already have, you can click on, goes to the action tab, click on edit, then you can simply edit. To deactivate or activate a department, let me say the department is not functioning again, you can just click on select status and put it on inactive. Then after that, click on update. You see a success message. The next setup you need to do is program. In program, you have different program. You have certificate program, you have degree, master's degree, you have associate degrees, you have bachelor's. So this program helps you to after adding the faculties and the departments, this program allows you to assign courses or departments that people can study in that program. Let me say certificate program. Let me say they are in certificate program, they are offering mass communication, journalism, linguistics, and so on. So that's how you can assign. Just type the name of the program. Let me say Bachelor Students Program. Bachelor Student Program, that's MSP. Then the starting date, you just put the date that you started it. Then you click on, if you want to select all the whole program, if all this program here or all these departments are that student can study it in the mature student program, then click on select all. But if they are not, if the courses are not being studied in that program, then you can just tick the ones that student can study in that program. Then click on save. Click on save, then it will be added here. If you want to deactivate or activate any program, you can also click on the action or the edit icon, then you can edit. This one is inactive, I put it on active. Click on update. Success. The next is section, academic section. So in this section, it also allows you to set up the title of the section 2023-2024 or 2019-2020, the starting date and the ending date. Then the programs that are being studied in that program or that student can study in this section. So if all the programs here are being studied by all the students, then you can click on select all and click on save, or you can also edit the one that is here. Then let me say next academic section. Currently this one is on current, so in next academic section, after this one, after when this one has elapsed, you can create another one and make it to be current. Making it to be current means that's the default academic year whenever the student logs in. So all the details that you're going to receive on your dashboard will be based on what is found in this section. Then the next option is semester. In semester, this is how it is being calculated. You have, let me say, 4 years course can have 8 semesters. So first semester year 1, second semester year 2, second semester year 1, third semester year 2. So that's the way you are going to add it. Select here. So the system doesn't allow you to repeat semester name, just first semester, second semester, third, fourth, fifth till the last one. Once you are done, click on save. Then student type, there are different categories of students. You can have regular students, you can have part-time students, you can also have online or distance learning type of student. So if you type in the types of student, then you can select the programs that if a student select that program, they will be able to access that course. Let me say you have full-time, and in the full-time program, not every course is being studied. Let me say in computer engineering, there you can't study full-time in computer engineering or economics. So the one that you do not select are the ones that if any student select that program student type, they won't be able to study that course. So but before you start all these things, you have to follow everything a step at a time. You add your faculties, you add your department, you add your program, you add your section, you add your semesters from the beginning to the end, so that once you click on the student type, it's going to show you the semesters. Let me say this one is just a 2 years course, first, second, third and fourth as a 2 years. So if you are offering 3 years, you can also have to add 5th semester and 6th semester. That's for this one. Lecture room, different lecture rooms you have in your school, you can add, because you have already added the lecture room and the capacity. Then courses is where you add courses. You can see different courses that's already in the software. So if this doesn't suit your school courses, you can remove it, or you can also import. You can also import courses. You just click on import, then you have to download sample file. So once you click on download sample file, you're going to receive a template. Then you have to fill up those columns. Also read up these instructions here. You can also add manually in the portal. That single add a course. You add the title, you add the course code, you add the credit hour, add the course type, is it compulsory, optional, you add the class type, is it theory or practical, or is it both. Then when you're adding the course, you have to select the department that are offering that course. So if, let me say, journalism and computer engineering and electrical engineering are offering the course, you have to select it and click on save. Then you have to assign, the next thing is to assign courses. So assign courses, you have to click on select the faculty. Let me use this. You have to select the program, then you have to select the semester, then you have to select this section type, then there's no courses already. There is no courses in this department. So let me click on engineering, select computer, select this semester. You can see all the whole courses that have been assigned to these people. Then for this semester now, you want to assign, what you are trying to do is to assign course that the students are going to offer in that semester. Yes, that's what you are trying to do. So you have to select all the courses that the students are offering. So once you are done, you click on save. When you click on save, you can see it here: computer engineering, first semester, regular students, the courses, if it's active or inactive. You can see all of them here. If you also want to delete, you can also delete. The next thing is class timetable. You just have to follow through the setup. Everything is user friendly. Add timetable. Then to add student to the portal, you have class timetable, you have exam timetable, and you have lecturer timetable. Lecturer timetable helps you to for the lecturer to download the courses that are being assigned to him or her. So you just have to select the staff ID. I think there's no staff here. So for the lecturer to view his or her own timetable, so they have to go to lecturer timetable. Then to add student to the portal, click on the admission module. You have application. Application shows list of students that applied through the front end website. That's students that applied through the website. Then if you click on application, you can select the program, computer engineering, status, pending. You can select from which date to which date. You can still backdate to view. These students have already been approved, so you can view it here. So that's the way to view student application, student that applied through the front end website. The new application or new registration, I mean to say, is where you manually add students to the portal. When you manually add them, so add in their details. You can see those that have a series. That's the one that's a mandatory. And follow through the process and add the students and their basic information. And you can also upload their documents. Let me say their WAEC, their JAMB, their different certificates, different documents. So once you reach that stage, you can follow through it. When you fill the details, click on next, and it will take you to the next page. There are up to 3 places. You have basic information, you have educational information, and you have documents. The next thing is student list. This is where you view all the whole students in your school. You can view all the whole students. So this filter here helps you to filter out specific students list or specific students in the school. You can also import or add students through the student list. You can also refresh. Then student transfer. If you want to transfer in, that's a student want to transfer in to the school, click on transfer in and select the students. Let me say you have a branch and you want to transfer the students. Let me say you have a campus in Enugu and the campus in Lagos, and the student relocated and you want to transfer the student into your campus in Lagos. So you click on transfer in. So when you fill this information, then once you reach on transfer information, so that's where you're going to input the basic details or details that let me say CGPA and the rest of them. Let me fill up the forms to see. So I will show you. We just select the details here, admission dates, present, click on next, then school leaving, their details, because you also then input the student's ID, then the batch, that's which program, master's degree, which department, which section, which semester, first semester. Let me say the students have already studied first semester and second semester, so they are coming over to study third semester. then you select the third semester section, regular student. Then in status, you have different options. You have new admission, you have continue, you have pass out. Click on transfer in. Then the guidance information, father Samuel, business, phone number. I'll still make use of my phone number. If you want to also add more guidance, you can click on add new, or let's just go with this. Click on next. So documents, you upload distant documents, then transfer information, transfer ID. What you are trying to find out is the transfer ID. Let me see the student registration number that side. So they generated a transfer ID for the student. They can input it here, and the university name and the dates they are transferring into. Then a note. To add transfer credit, you can select section, semester, courses, then add their mark for you to document their credit unit and CGPA to calculate it. So that's the way you transfer in a student 4.5. Click on finish. I think we didn't fill up all the whole information. So these things, I just want to show you these transfer credit and so on. So once you are done adding the first semester, you can also add the second semester, third semester, fourth, and so on and so forth. So that's the way to add or transfer a student. You can also transfer out a student. Click on transfer out. Click on transfer. Select the student. Let me say the student. Click on search. It will use the student information transfer ID. So you type in the transfer ID, the university name that you are transferring them to, the status, transfer out, then add the basic notes or the reason why you are transferring them out. So once you are done, you click on save. Then you have transferred the student out, and the student will not be counted as your active student. You have the student status type, so you can go through the settings and see it out. ID card setting, the student's ID card. Then to add staff in your school, you can click on the human resource option. You have staff list. You can click on add staff and fill up the details. Click on add staff and add the staff. They can upload their personal information, educational qualification, their payroll, their bank details, and also some necessary document that is being required by the school, right? You can also take staff attendance, daily report, daily attendance to take. Let's say take attendance for today. Let me just click on search. No attendance. So I have to select a date. So you select a date, select all present or all absent. But if you want to do it manually, you can also do it manually. Holidays. You can also add a note and department and so on. Click on update. You have taken attendance for this stuff. So daily reports. So let's click on 2023 and to find attendance for 2023. So this is it. You can also click on print to print out the attendance. You can search for. So that's the attendance. You can say hourly attendance. You can say hourly reports. So the next thing is staff notes. You say the staff want to upload their documents or the notes. So you click on the staff. Select the title of the notes. Type any details here. Then you attach the documents. You click on attach documents. Click on locate the file you want to upload. Documents. Let me look for any documents here and upload. Then all you need to do is just locate the document you want to upload and select the documents. Partnership influence agreement. I'm looking for a neutral document to upload. Forward letter doc. Let me just click on this, then and so on. So then you click on save and check. So this tab have uploaded document. So to view it, click on view. If there's a document, you can print it out, but the document you selected didn't fit in. So you can set up payroll, leave, department designation is also very important. Have different designation. If what is here is not applicable to your school, you can update. Also have different departments. You have administrative department, you have ICT, and so on. So this is it for this. Let's check the examination. To take exam attendance, exam mark ledger. The exam attendance is to take attendance for the exam. Then the exam mark ledger, let's click on it. You can upload the mark ledger. Click on faculty, click on program, click on section, click on semester, click on status. Then if there's a course assigned, you can input. You have exam in course and so on. To set up this, you have to set up the mark distribution or the exam types. You click on exam types. Click on exam type. You can add more but everything have to rhyme to total of 100. You can edit and match it out. Then you can also click on these settings, and contribution is also very important. You have exam, you have in course, you have attendance, you have assignment, you have activities. So if you add anything above that's in the mark distribution or the exam type, you have to come to distribution to allocate percentage to it, but everything should rhyme to 100%. You can see I have 70 here, I have 30 here, 00, which means I'm not taking record of this. After that, click on update. So that's basic details. And also study material, then assignment list. To give assignment, you can add assignment, add the title, add the faculty, add the program, add everything, total mark for the assignment, add the submission date, the starting date and the end date. So the end date determines when the students have to submit back. You can attach the PDF document or the Word document for the student to download and type in their answer and submit back to them to the school through the portal on their own portal. Then have content list. Content list, you can upload title and so on and so forth. If you want to upload your syllabus or your academic calendar and so on, you can use the content list and add them here. You can also affix a URL if you don't want to upload directly to the portal. That's for the content list. You have the content type, you have lecture notes, you have syllabus. So you have to set up the content types first. You say lecture notes, syllabus, academic calendar, and so on. And then the fee collection. Currently now the portal doesn't support online payment, so you can quickly use these features to manually input the online payment, the fee collection details, but we are working on it. So you can also use the income and expenses. Then the communication, if you want to send an email, click on send email. If you want to send to individual, click on individual. You have send mail to group. Group means you want to send email to all the whole students or a faculty or a department, but send to individual, you have to select a particular student you want to send email to. Then you also have send SMS, but SMS integration is not yet done at the time of doing this tutorial. You have event, you want to add event. You also want to upload your academic calendar. You can view it, what is going on today as of today. So you also have notice list. You want to publish a notice to all, click on add a notice to category. How to set up category, notice categories. Let me say exam notice, fee reminder, and so on. So that's for the notice. You have library, issue return. You can also add book. Click on add book, click on this. You upload the details, if they have price, how many you have, and so on. Go back, let me check the ebook feature. So the ebook feature, after adding it, then on the note you have to affix the link of the book in the notes. So you attach, let me say you upload the document on your Google Drive or any platform, then you affix the document, make it to be visible or to be accessible by any user in your Google Drive, then add it up. Currently now you can't upload directly to the portal, but we are working on that. Inventories, you can set up that, transport, and so on. Transcript, to generate transcript, semester transcript, total transcript, and so on. So this is where we are going to end in this tutorial. Thank you.